Grizzlies wanted to get the crowd out of their seats as quickly as possible. Morant over Williamson, sends it and scores it to tie the game.
That's one of the more prolific three-point shooting teams in the league a year ago. This guy getting nearly 10 a game. Off it comes from Edwards to McDaniels with a slam.
He came back 2 years ago and realized that he had to be more than just
Oh, Morant, that's special. Wow.
Number 2 overall pick gets it into Wembanyama, guarded by Washington. Wembanyama, the fake, the reverse, and the foul. A figment of our basketball imagination. Wembanyama working Davis, spinning, taking, hitting, plus the foul. Castle finally denied emphatically by Wembanyama.
It's like playing against your dad in the driveway when you're 8 years old. What do you do?
Wemby, 3, you bet! Plus the foul! Castle now with 6 assists to go with his 6 boards and 18 points. Flag fading and hitting. Back-to-back buckets for the
Down a little bit. Run good offense.
Harper. Nasty footwork.
Wizards and Jordan Poole averages 9.5 points per game. They had him all bottled up. Now a fadeaway and Poole's on the foil. Under 2 remaining in the third. Queen spins away and banks it in. Fears hits the finger roll and a foul.
Wembanyama takes the 3. Dazzles, spins, fades. Why not?
I had a chance to talk to him about just his time in the league so far, and he's very grateful for his time with the Spurs. As Randall gets that jump shot, you have to have your help abruptly get out of position in order to try to save the play.
Randall crossover into it. Top big up and in.
So last year, 8th offensively, 6th defensively. Circus shot. Randall working on Holiday. Lincoln coming over to help somebody loses his shoe. Out it comes to Edwards. Puts his shoulder to gain an advantage on Holiday. And so give Edwards to Grant. 6 to shoot. Edwards extends, creates space. A differential of about 5 between the shot clock and game clock. And Edwards goes to work between the wickets. Step back, elevating up and in. Fakes to be ahead.
He's fundamentally sound. He uses the jump stop and the pump fake in the same possession.
Edwards fades high.
For that assist tally that you saw there, that's a career high that he had back-to-back seasons.
Wouldn't be surprised to see him raise that. I love it.
Giannis with the kick out. Look at that up fake. Now Giannis again initiating. See just a little bit more. Giannis as the playmaker, and he calls his own number. Back-to-back buckets for the Greek Freak.
Kevin Porter Jr., great anticipation, kind of playing a little cat and mouse hide and seek game. Comes up with the steal. You don't want to cool off your players. You want the defense to cool off your players. And these guys are. That would have dropped for him, whether it was goaltending or not.
Alex Sarr trying to wheel and deal his way around Miles Turner.
Knocked down 3 straight 3-pointers in that first half.
Rising up, and
The joy and gratitude of putting on an NBA uniform, right?
No question. It's a privilege to play in the NBA. And, the teams that I was going to be afraid of getting each other's space, just like, I used to get Charles' space. Charles used to get my space with Kevin. And we did retire. Some of those shots are going to go in. Those are such a picks. You're right. It takes a while now. Kevin's starting to heat up a little bit.
fadeaway knocks his first.
Wish they had started this game with
Morant drives to the foul line, out of the double team. Omax attacks and dunk. Jackson going at the rookie. Lost it, got it back. Shot clock at 10. Jarrett, fadeaway. Yes, and the foul. Caldwell Pope feeds Wells. Looking for a cutter. Morant on the deck. Floats it up. Timeout, New Orleans.
Eric Lively the second, matching up with Victor Wembanyama.
And right away a steal from Flag. Davis the lob. And Flag trying to put it down. Davis will. Getting close to 5-on-5. Kyrie Irving. Jason Kidd said if you saw him practicing, you'd think he's ready to go right now. As Lively was ready to go on the alley-oop. Here comes Castle. Castle bounces it out. It trickles to Vassell. His three is good.
Full court zone pressure from Dallas. Slow the advance.
Oh my! The tomahawk.
He's over 7 feet tall. He looks like he's 6'2".
Wemby the catch and the finish. Wemby 3 to shoot. Wembanyama fading and hitting. With De'Aaron Fox right now, so a little bit more of a primary ball handler. As he comes up with a steal, leans in, finishes, plus the foul. What a tough bucket in transit. And it's a leaner. So yes, Powell thrust into action. Wembanyama! Oh my! The cosmic break with some haste. Surges and gets denied by Wembanyama. Lively then nearly took it away from Wemby. Instead it's Vassell going up high to throw that down.
Little jab step for the baseline, then he just exploded middle.
And now comes up with another steal. Castle twists into two, plus the foul. And now here in San Antonio, part of this Spurs coaching staff with Mitch Johnson. Flag, oh, buzzer it in. Big time bucket. And San Antonio's just dominated the paint, 48-22 advantage. Harper hops in and curls it home. The number 2 pick. Yama sat for the back half of that third quarter after his dazzling start to it. Picked up his 4th foul and was on the bench. Here's Wemby. Wow. Just perpetual. Can't hit. Wembanyama is 13th rebounds. Wemby shakes, takes, and slams. It's absurd. Castle explodes to the rim. He saw a game. Wemby spinning, elevating. You bet.
Out it comes to Tamani. Sways inside, gives to Sharp up fake, draws Randall off his feet into a big range. Teardrop strike.
But this guy is just scratching the surface of what he'll be able to do offensively throughout his career.
Edwards takes
difficult for himself. Giannis with the clean up top. And Cole Anthony sitting out with his 3 personal fouls. He's played 4 minutes in the first half. Cash. 9 turnovers. Now for the Wizards. Gary Trent Jr. steps it back. Giannis again attacking. No foul call. It's Carrington dribbling into that 3-pointer.
There he's become.
AJ Green short. Those fans representing Texas A&M and the Bucks jersey.
I said that next time it's going to be a flush, and he flushed it.
Oh, Chris getting it right in Giannis's face. All kinds of different defenders on Giannis here tonight. The Wizards a little bit undersized to take on Giannis, who tries, penetrates, people roll finish, no baseline.
Well, they like Cam Whitmore against Giannis. Smaller, quicker, sturdy defender down low.
And there he goes, Cam Whitmore. And one shot. Giannis surveying his options at the mid-post, steps it back off the 1-foot shot, gets his own rebound. That'll work, count it. And the 3 is good.
Gotta go.
Gives it to Kuz. It's finished.
Comfort zone of Trey Johnson and that 3-point shot release. Gets the catch without fouling.
Cole Anthony lost
To establish legal guarding position without being able to go right through him. Bulldoze your way right through him. Here we
Oh,
are.
Kisper.
Settling too much for long jumpers when he's so good at getting into the paint and finishing from tough angles.
Looking for the finish and finding it is George. Time is ticking down, approaching about 7 minutes left. Giannis exploding, accelerating, and hit. Oh, over from 3, over 6 after that miss. Giannis directing traffic. A facial.
That's the desired result.
It went in, so that's the desired
That's the
result.
desired result.
Get good opportunities against a Kings team that's missing key players. On the backdoor cuts, another guy who is dealing with a little hip. He was listed as probable, but I don't think there was any question that he was going to go tonight. Lace him up here in the season opener. Here's DeRozan, didn't attack, no whistle. In transition, Sacramento turns it over again. Quick push up the floor to Dunn. Streaking to the basket, lines it up, and takes him. They're really high on this young man, 6'6", out of Colorado State. Levine fired the 3, Eubanks inside with control. Or to your point, just point blank looks, but unable to get it. The double team comes, Gillespie into the corner. The ball keeps finding Dylan Brooks. And he's not going to stop. You know, and that's the way. Here's Levine being challenged by his new coach. Brooks going to try to get to his sweet spot right there on that elbow. So the small defender, Colin Gillespie, brings to the table every night. He's the best rebounding guard in history of the game. Rosen looking for contact. Look at it going. Allen turns it over. It looks like a clear kick right there. The official reaching out. I think that's a huge step to this program. DeRozan tied up good on ball defense by Dunn. Kicks it out. I think last year when the Kings were up like about 22 in the fourth, about 8 minutes to go. Some here are going to be nothing but grit. They're going to go after it, play for 4 quarters. They're never going to hang their head and quit. I think the team, that energy and that defense is going to give him minutes. He literally jumped out of his shoe. Booker inside, challenging the rookie. Get done, sets, fires. Quick outlet up the floor to Levine, who is a little cherry picking. They'll do a lot of cherry picking, right? I think just trying to create too much. Well, a lot of turnovers absolutely kill him. Cannot guard a lot of turnovers. You guys are too good in this league, but they get the ball. Levine working off the Eubanks screen. Looking back out there. Levine challenged on this. Booker on the drive. Into the corner. Allen squares up. Won't get it. Williams fighting for it. Stays with it. Then Levine here in the second quarter. Levine with that jab step. Fade from 3. Got it. Well, you'd love to see Grayson Allen get some ball. Get it going. Right on cue. Look at. Here's such a giver. Levine rears back, fires the contested 3. Long rebound to the hands of DeRozan. We talked about the competitive spirit and the relentless fight that this team has displayed in training camp and preseason.
Levine fakes the handoff on the drive.
He's got to get the ball in his hand. Make him a passer.
Brooks working on Schroeder, who's in foul trouble. On the turnaround.
All that takes is
DeRozan. 18 thus far for DeRozan. In year 17 with a pull-up. Brought them part of the way back. But more work to be done. Gillespie getting that neck cramp dribble. The defender Monk on his hip, spins inside. The style that they want to play. Allen tied up by Monk. He'll go into the turnaround. Average career highs, minutes, points per game last year. Grayson Singh.
for one. He'll get it with the finish and the foul.
Westbrook on the drive, gets the finish. O'Neal finding the screen from Eubanks. Up top, Mark Williams.
Don't make a play. You got to protect you. I said that first half. Very good shot block.
DeRozan on the drive, gets a little laying done, makes his way back to the floor. Booker explodes. Kick, corner look, Allen, yes. Schroeder pocket pass to Caldwell, takes it from behind, is done. Corner hits from the DeRozan calling for it, going to work, spinning baseline.
He makes the middle.
Now you mentioned it, it's crazy. It's his 10th team now in Sacramento. Brooks with a pull-up in the face. This guy's going to be looking for a three. Would nearly travel right there. Schroeder on the driving kick. Monk jump stop on the pull-up.
Schroeder is one of those guys that can get the ball from.
He's going to turn Booker over. Book on the fade.
Bucket. 18 offensive rebounds.
The threes came to life. Courtesy of Grayson Allen. Levine trying to get the foul ball, but that's going to be a two-point. Ball back. Handed off to Cardwell. Jordan Knott waves a
Grizzlies 9.5 points. 3 of 8 from 3. Jalen Wells basically locked him up. Durant in the lane for 2. Did not save it. Olivier Maxence prospered into the game on a 2-way contract with the Grizzlies. Herb Jones knocks down a 3. Put it all together. And that's the last one. The night kicked it tonight. Murphy drives off glass and in. Pelicans were middle of the pack last year, forcing turnovers. Poole's floater is in. Says a coward did nothing. He was just standing there the entire time. And another turnover for him by the Grizzlies. Coward going to the rack, breaks it in, and the foul. Second quarter starts. New Orleans in possession. Fears drives and banks it in. Fullbacks for this season. Jumps against Hawkins. Grizzlies win the tap. 10 on the shot clock. Morant against Herb Jones. Got to the cup, banked it in. Took a tumble into the stand openers, including last year in Salt Lake City. Messi spins and finishes with the left hand. They get it to Poole, well off with the 3. Spencer taps the rebound to Conchar. Coward going long underneath the bucket, lays it in. Facilitate. He is on a 2-way deal, so he can have 50 games and this early part of the season. Williamson, beautiful spin move and a finish. Stumbled, but it got through to Bay. 8 to shoot for Williamson. He drives on Landale and banks it in. And couldn't seal the deal. Wells trying to go behind the back. Picked off by Williamson. He drives against John Morant and finishes. Morant trying to, or rather Jackson trying to avoid a 4th personal foul. 17 points off of a Grizzlies turnover for the Pelicans. Nice little pull up there. It was Poole got off to the hot start. Williamson cooking. Pope delivers Wells. Has the shot and rebound. Goes at Messi, hooks it up and in. Jarrett Wells and Poole in a spirited battle off the ball as Williamson is able to get back to his left. He was going right, but Morant, step back 3, tango. 2-on-1, Coward, lob for KCP, but he couldn't get a shot finishes at the expiration.
Oh, great hands there by Wells. Come up with the steal.
That miss.
Yes.
Here's a lob for Coward. Jackson gets a step against Misi. Misi pinned it against the glass legal block.
Tonight we've seen him really use that skill as Bay ties it with playing the Pelicans.
Poole, fake, back door. And Jordan Poole with 17, and the Pelicans the lead. Morant going coast to coast.
Jersey now down both of their bigs after already being down 2 bigs to start the game. And Zion takes advantage going right to the rim.
Williamson have played in the same game. It's 4 apiece. Herb Jones, oh, what a block!
Cedric Coward put up together.
Morant attacking and finishing. Williamson on the back down, faces up, rims it in. 22